the C-level. It's like one of the top manager in CrossFit world. You've talked about Mike Burgener. Mike Burgener is not so famous in French now as well. But it's like Mike Burgener est un des anciens de l'haltéro-américaine. And you talk about as well, Glassman is like le créateur de CrossFit, Greg Glassman. And as well, a fourth coach, which was the fourth coach?
Kelly Starrett.
Kelly Starrett. So Kelly Starrett is so famous right now for having like introduced the ball and the foam and the roll and also the like the book Leopard being like become a sweet leopard. Il a vraiment inventé ce qu'on appelle la mobilité, concrètement ce qu'on utilise comme mobilité aujourd'hui, which is like the real OGs.
Yeah.
And so they were your coach when you discovered CrossFit?
So yeah, I could give you a little bit of the history. So when my sister got me into CrossFit, and very quickly she ended up going to the University of Hawaii. So Nicole Carroll became my class coach, right? Like every day I'd go to class, Nicole was coaching class, and I just went to her class.
Huge.
And over time, I just started to follow her around like a lost puppy, right? And so because I wanted to be a coach, and so I would sit on the stairs at the gym and watch her coach other classes and just try to pick her brain, or just try to, because Greg, such the visionary, by the time I'd gotten to the gym, he wasn't coaching a ton of classes. He had kind of shuttled that on to the next generation of coaches, and Nicole was one of those, along with Eva Twardokins and Annie Sakamoto and Tony Budding and Brendan Gilliam. And I mean, I don't want to go through all the names, but the reason I mention that is that for me, so much of the original was about the people and not so much the workouts. The workouts were always, the means to the end. But I think looking back on the history, I'm like, oh, right, all the people that changed my life. So I would follow Nicole around and try to just shadow her and learn as much as I could about CrossFit from watching her. And then working inside the media space for CrossFit early on, I would go down and film videos with Coach Mike Burgener. So we would drive down to his gym. He used to be a high school gym coach, and we would video, instructional content and edit and create that content. And so I met him, and I just took a huge fancy to his style. He was so inspirational with his insistence on some of the basics and how he coached and how good his eye was. Like I remember sitting with him watching athletes, and I'd be looking and being like, all right, I think I don't know, are they pulling early with the arms or what, whatever fault I was looking for. And then he would, step in, and I would just be amazed with what he could see. And so he was really inspirational in that regard. And so I spent years and years, I went down and helped with a couple of those seminars early on to like help people teach the Olympic lifts. And then years after that, coincidentally, I don't know exactly how I ran into Kelly Starrett. I think we had some mutual friends. But again, I was astonished by his knowledge, and I invited him to my